Good afternoon, thanks for joining us. I'm Holly and you're watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney. This is the last show of the day, the last trade. RBA Governor Philip Lowe today stated that the emergence of the Omicron strain is a new source of uncertainty, but it's not expected to derail recovery. He added that the Australian economy is expected to return to its pre-Delta path in the first half of 2022. Notably, the RBA has decided to hold official interest rates at a record low of 0.1% and will stick to a $4 billion a week government bond buying program until February. Coming to the local bourses performance today, the ASX 200 closed up, gaining 68.80 points or 0.95%. Over the last 5 days, the index has gained 0.80% and is currently 4.18% of its 52-week high. On the sectoral front, all sectors traded up, barring utilities. But energy was the best performing sector, gaining 2.38% and 3.88% for the past 5 days. The best performer today was PointsBet, up 9.9%. Next was Zip as well, up 9.6%, I should say, after releasing its monthly update. Other top gainers of the day include Polynovo, Corporate Travel and Codan. Then in the red zone, Magellan Financial Group topped the charts, down 5.6%. Yesterday, Dr. Brett Cairns resigned as Chief Executive Officer and Ms. Kristen Morden was appointed as Interim CEO. Meanwhile, nickel mines plummeted 4.8%, and other stocks that joined them in the red zone were Lynas Rare Earths and Perseus Mining. And Westpac has taken another step at trying to improve its banking app by purchasing financial management app Money Brilliant from AMP for an undisclosed amount. AMP has purchased Money Brilliant in 2016, and the acquisition is another important step in Westpac's digital strategy. The move comes at a time when there is demand for simple and practical digital tools to help customers manage their personal finances. Today, Westpac shares were up nearly 1%. And then out of its usual routine, Zipco has released a monthly trading update. November was a strong month, and the company is now processing annualized volume of more than $10 billion. Zipco have been rebranding their critical US business to Zip, and brand awareness in the US is now higher than it has ever been before the rebranding. Today, shares traded up by 9.6%. And thanks to Omicron concerns that seem to have been overdone, the soaring travel sector was a highlight of today's morning session. Corporate Travel and Flight Centre were both up more than 5% each, while Qantas gained more than 4% today. And in other news, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the White House's chief medical advisor, suggested the Omicron variant of COVID may be less dangerous than the Delta variant. And back to the market, TPG Telecom has signed a multi-million-dollar contract with Qantas as a part of an aggressive push for enterprise customers. TPG Telecom should be able to reach a $1 billion a year business revenue, which would be achievable by 2025, according to the newly appointed enterprise and government executive Jonathan Rutherford. Today, the company's shares traded in the green. Another stock in the limelight today was neurological disease biotech Neuren, whose shares skyrocketed nearly 90% after the company revealed a successful phase 3 trial for its treatment of Rett syndrome. The condition is a genetic one affecting young girls, wherein the children lose coordination and their movement and speech abilities deteriorate over time. Neuren has been trying to commercialize a treatment called trifenitide, and its partner in the US has run clinical trials of the drug as well. Meanwhile, Insurance Australia Group has reaffirmed its margin and premium guidance. IAG's Group 2021-22 guidance of 10 to 12% has been reported as the insurance margin and low single-digit gross written premium growth. IAG's ambition in the next 5 years to add 1 million new customers to the 8.5 it already serves. And today, shares traded up by nearly 2%. Now it's time for a short break.
Hi there, James Preston for Kalkine TV. Are you into gaming and virtual reality? Does AI and the endless possibilities it entails capture your interest? Or are you constantly trawling through the web to try and discover the latest updates and innovations in the tech space? Well, let us do the work for you. From the latest product launches to shocking affairs on the World Wide Web, exclusive interviews and information about the top companies like Apple and Google to brand new tech startups vying for your attention. Kalkine's Tech Beat has the latest in what matters in the world of technology. Join me every single Thursday on the Tech Beat, exclusive to Kalkine TV.
Welcome back to the last trade. Onto the global markets now. Starting east, well, Asian stocks remained strong following their US peers. Sentiment was improved after China pledged steps to support growth, and investors were encouraged by some optimistic comments on Omicron. The MSCI's gauge of Asia Pacific shares gained for the first day in 3 days as Japan climbed. The country's Nikkei 225 rose 1.1%, while South Korea's neighboring Kospi index was little changed. The Hang Seng index gained as well 1.2%, and Shanghai Composite was up 0.4%. Then in the US, overnight, Wall Street's major averages closed higher with economically sensitive factors and travel-related stocks advancing solidly, as investors were encouraged by positive comments. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 1.87%, the S&P 500 1.17%, and the Nasdaq Composite 0.93%. Then in the crypto space, the digital dollars were mostly lower yesterday I should say, although market conditions have stabilized following the weekend sell-off. Over the last few hours, the global crypto market cap rose 4.46% to stand at $2.37 trillion. And Bitcoin is currently trading at just over $50,000. It was only a month ago when the price of Bitcoin was almost touching $70,000. But amongst other key currencies, Ethereum has risen as well 4.33%. And Binance rose 7.71%, with Solana rising as well 1.21%, and Cardano matching that almost 5.57%. Well, the volatile price movements in the digital asset market suggest that some investors are preparing to go into a risk-off mode for the time being. Well, that is a wrap for now on the last trade, but I hope you found the market closing commentary informative. Back tomorrow live from Sydney at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. This is Holly Shields signing off.